What's up, what are we doing today? I'm back with another reactions video. Oh, shit. If it's your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also put your recommendations in the comment section. Today I'm going to be doing, obviously, if you can see there, To Catch a Predator, but top 5 pathetic predators. I'm probably going to do a 2-part to this, depending on how long this goes, because I got to go run and go do something. Again, I appreciate all y'all checking in. We jumping straight into it.
It's busy at our undercover house in Long Beach, California.
Okay, he's getting out of the car. Just stay tight and we'll go to the front door.
Remember, we asked our previous suspect to go out the back way so he wouldn't scare off our next visitor.
Hi, how you doing? Come on in.
He's Paul Clemente, a 22-year-old college student from San Diego. Clemente spoke online with someone he thought was a 13-year-old girl. At first, Clemente says she's too young, but soon asks her if she's had sex and what position she's used. Finally, he gets down to business.
So when's the time I could come to your house? Of course when your mom is not around. I'm asking when, so we can go out.
Clemente asks if she's had sex in a hot tub. When the decoy answers yes, he writes back,
"You're making me horny."
For good measure, he sends along this picture of his penis. Then he tells her something that really surprises us.
"You're gonna be my first."
That's right. He may think she's 13, but he's the one who says he's a virgin. Now,
This boy's a virgin, and he's pulling up to me with a 13-year-old. Isn't that crazy?
the 22-year-old virgin is in the house.
All right, can you pour me a drink really fast? Thanks. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get my hair ready. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
I'm excited, by the way.
Me too.
So you excited too? How you doing?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Please have a seat.
Yeah, I don't mean to lie, but yo, Chris Hansen is too funny. He said, "So you're excited too?"
I'm sorry.
What were you doing here?
She said so excited to see me.
She said she was excited to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna sneak this guy back to the trailer.
As we're having our conversation inside, outside, the Long Beach police decide this is a good time to sneak into the backyard and arrest our earlier visitor.
First subject in custody.
They're over here catching predators one after another. Like,
I didn't say anything bad, sir.
Didn't say anything bad. If he says he didn't say anything bad, what about what he showed her, like the picture of his genitals? I want to show you something.
Sir, please.
You sent her that photograph.
Sir, please.
Did you send that to her?
Yes, sir.
To somebody who said she was a 13-year-old girl.
Oh my God.
Why did you
Sir,
think that was an
please.
okay thing to do?
Sir, she said it's okay.
She said it's okay. So because a 13-year-old girl says it's okay, you do it.
Sir, please.
see, he knew he fucked up because off rip he covered his face.
I'm not a really bad person, sir. Please.
As for that claim that he didn't say anything bad online, what about telling her he'll perform oral sex on her, or asking if she's ever had anal sex? Have you ever had conversations like this with teenage girls on the internet before?
No, this is my first time.
Your first time?
Yes.
You know, I hear that a lot. Can you imagine why I'm a little skeptical on that?
Sir,
Well,
please.
virtually everybody who walks in this house says the same thing.
I'm sorry.
And I'm guessing that not everybody's telling the truth.
Sir, I'm sorry, sir.
And as we suspected, when Clemente first covered his face, he knows there are cameras in the house. Do you ever watch television?
Yes, I know, sir.
You know what?
The show, sir.
The show.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen the show on television?
Yes, a couple of times.
A couple of times. And you know what the show is called?
Dateline.
Dateline what? To Catch a Predator.
Sir, I'm not a really predator, sir, but I'm just...
You're not a real predator.
No, sir.
He knew about the show and still pulled up.
Pretend predator.
No, I'm just curious, sir.
A curious predator.
I was just gonna say they just excited off the feeling. Like that's how weird they are.
I'm not a really predator, sir.
So you saw those other shows we did.
Yes, sir.
Then you probably know that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and you know the story we're doing.
Yes, sir.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it. If not, you can walk out the door you came in.
Yeah, please. I'm sorry.
And since he knows about our investigations, he probably knows what to expect when he steps outside.
Put your hands up!
I'm not a criminal, sir.
Put your fingers...
I'm not a criminal, sir. I'm sorry.
Clemente is arrested and charged with an attempted lewd act upon a child. He later pleaded no contest.
This is him. It's Lee Greer. It's Lee Greer.
It's Lee Greer, 74, our 1 o'clock.
Did you bring the food?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I always has to be dead when a predator comes to meet a 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 14-year-old, and they bring in food. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Yeah, I got to see.
What did you bring?
The double cheeseburgers with no pickles.
Awesome. I made chocolate chip cookies too, but I actually just got some on my shirt, so I'm just gonna change my shirt real quick.
Alright, I got some fries, but the fries might be cold. It took me a little while to find this place.
That's alright, fries are always good.
And they didn't give me my sodas I ordered, so.
So no cookies for you? What's going on?
Not much. Who are you?
Who are you?
Lee.
Lee, what are you doing here?
Come to visit a friend off the net, I thought.
A friend off the net?
Yes.
Yeah. And who's that friend?
Name is Sammy, I believe.
The name is what?
Sammy.
Samantha.
Samantha.
Right. How old is Samantha?
I thought she was 18 or older.
18 or older.
Right.
And what made you think that she was 18 or older?
Just by the way she talked and acted.
Truth is always the best, Jerry. So why don't you start over again and tell me how old did she say she was in the conversation?
13.
13, okay.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
31.
And you thought it was okay for a 31-year-old man to come to a home where a
sir.
13-year-old girl was alone because why exactly?
I didn't.
Then why did you do it?
Stupidity.
Stupidity.
Honestly. I was pure stupidity.
You sent her that picture.
Yes, that was stupidity.
Right?
Yes.
What does that say about your intent?
Stupidity. Honestly.
Stupidity.
Right. And I told her they were dirty pictures and she wanted to see them, so I showed them.
So because a 13-year-old
To a 13-year-old
girl says it's okay for you to do it.
No, it's not, sir. No, sir.
Are you married?
Yes, sir.
Do you have children?
No, sir.
How's this going to go over at home?
Not good. I had really like for it not to go home. Really, sir.
Did you bring condoms today?
There's some in the car.
Just happened to be some in the glove box.
No, I always have condoms anywhere I go because of diseases. I always have them in my car with me.
Is that your personal car or
No,
rental
sir,
car?
that's the rental car.
You had planned on staying the night.
No, I was going to
He always keeps condoms in the rental.
get a room tonight. That's what I told her on the net, that, I'd consider staying the night or whatever, but I wasn't.
But there's talk about spending the night here.
Yes, I know that.
Did you pack a bag?
No, sir. I got one little deal. It's got my underwear. It's got a new shirt, and I always wear my shorts twice because they're not dirty. And I got my PJs.
Sounds like you're all set. Got food, got condoms, got sleepwear, ready to spend the night.
I know what it sounds like.
Well, there's a few things that you need to know. One is that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on adults meeting teens on the internet. Everything that you've done since you pulled up here has been recorded on camera.
Oh, Lord.
If there's anything you'd like to tell us further, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to walk out that door you came in. Lee, you're free to go. Can you take your...
Goddamn work! No, please! Get on the ground! Please, sir! Get on the ground! Let me see your hand. Oh, Lord.
You're fine.
Oh, Lord.
That's all I'm going to do for the part one. Just because I got to rush out. I got people that keep calling me. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and also put your comment or recommendations. Check y'all out.